What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Urban Grind TV, Urban Grind Radio. Don't forget the award winning in front of that.
Yes.
And who we sound so good. We sound good, don't we? And who we got to the left of us?
Listen.
To me, pardon me. Who got to the left of me?
Yes.
It's that jerk. That jerk got me.
This your favorite Scorpio treasure, Necole. And like you said, we are the award winning Urban Grind. Like, just won an award Saturday winning Urban Grind. Like, God is good. So
God is great.
who we got to the left of us? Me. Right, we both saying us, and it's me. Go
You
ahead.
got your boy Geronimo Speaks, spoken word, national award winning spoken word artist, so definitely a pleasure to be here. And I'm here repping that brand Crush. You know what I mean?
It looks beautiful. I love it.
I know, it don't. It looks beautiful. You know what I mean?
I love the wings to, like, red is one of my favorite colors, so that's definitely always good. Like, you're definitely on point, Geronimo. So with a name like Geronimo Speaks, that means you got the words.
Like Geronimo
the
Speaks.
words.
Yeah, I get, spoken word. I got a few awards for it.
Look, you so modern.
Right,
Man, look, I only got like 100 awards. I got the 100 one this
love
weekend.
it.
I mean,
It's not urban grind. Y'all got the whole case over there. Y'all looking like Drake trophy room. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get on y'all level. Let's get it.
Listen,
Nah, man,
we in each other's presence for a reason. No doubt about
sure.
that. So wait, I want to know, like, with the spoken word shows, you're saying that April is spoken word month, right?
It's
You were
National
saying?
Poetry Month. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how important is that in the city of Chicago?
I mean, so Chicago is like one of the spoken word hubs. Like, we got some of the dopest and most successful spoken word artists. They come out of Chicago. Like, you got Jay Ivy, you got Malik Youssef, you got Black Ice, you got people that's literally making a living. Me, I don't have this is my 9 to 5. Like, poetry, I pay my bills off of this, So just spotlighting spoken word poetry, like it helps the entrepreneur that's on the grind, building and grinding off his dreams. So National Poetry Month is very important.
So, spoken word. Out of all the things, what made spoken word stick with you? What made you want to do spoken word? Like,
I mean, like, I love hip hop. Hip hop is my I fell in love with hip hop first, But like, once I found a genre that you could just get up there, you don't need the distraction of a beat, you know what I'm saying? You just get up there and you just spit from the heart, you know what I'm saying? Like, it like when somebody walk up to you, I've made a lot of music in my life, and I've never had somebody walk up to me and said that song saved my life. But I've had multiple people walk up to me and said that poem saved my life. And that's what it matters. That's what we're doing it for. We're doing it to touch the people in the crowd that's either going through what we've been through, that will go through what we've been through, or have been through what we've been through. You know what I'm saying? It's about relatability, and that's what I want to do with my art. I want to make a touch that person, make a change.
For sure. And that was the purpose. That was really the purpose of hip hop, was to speak with people. Like, even like back in the day with songs and like, what do you say, the slave songs? Like, the songs used to help people get through the days. Used to be messages to help talk to people in codes and messages. So how old were you when you wrote your first poem?
When I wrote my first poem, I was 17.
17
when I wrote my first poem. I went to Kenwood Academy, you feel me? And they had this thing called University of Hip Hop. And they used to write spoken word poetry in it. And so it was actually a funny story. Like, I went to, we had a open mic in my school.
Yes.
And I went to the open mic, and I got on the mic and to rap.
Yes.
And they put on the beat and everything. And then it got to me and I froze up. I was just like, nigga. And then they just started booing me. Like,
no.
And so I was like, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna write a poem.
Yeah.
And then I wrote a poem.
That's amazing. See, you answered my question with that, because I was gonna say, what was the first experience that made you know that this is what I want to do?
Oh, well,
like with that, like that right there, like I mean,
that's what started it. What made me know this is what I want to do is like once I I was grinding hip hop for years. You know what I mean? To no avail. But then once you get in your purpose, you start walking in your purpose.
Absolutely.
Like God gonna instantly let you know that you are where you're supposed to be. And so once I started doing spoken word, like I started traveling all over. I've been to 31 states off of poetry, off of other people's dime. I done stayed in many of hotels. I done been on flights. When I was doing hip hop, I think I went to Indiana like once.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that was it. Like, you know, but I've been to Cali, I've been to New York. I just got back from Baltimore. I've been to Washington, I've been to Miami, I've been to Detroit, St. Louis. I've been everywhere off of somebody just saying, we love your words, how much you charge, here go your flight, here go your hotel. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So, you know?
So with having that much power, with knowing that you have that much power with your words, do you watch even who you like have conversations with, like outside of you doing your work? Like,
well, energy never dies. It's transferable. So you always got to watch who you giving your energy to and who you receiving energy from. And that's on all levels, from the physical to the metaphysical.
Yes.
So you gotta. So I'm always like, I've met people that was woke and was like, well, bad negative energy doesn't exist. But no. You're gonna be the first one to die, because you gotta always be aware. I try to surround myself with positive energy, but I'm always aware of the negative energy, because when that negative energy pop off, I gotta be shielded and I gotta be protected. You know. So,
See, people gotta understand, like, people, and I love that you just said that right there. People gotta understand. People look at negative energy as bad energy. Yeah, it's bad energy, but you gotta understand a battery. You need a positive charge and you need a negative charge for that battery.
And like I said, it's transferable. When you try, like, you can like transfer energy, and you can like take it from negative to a positive.
Transmutation,
like,
just transmute it. That's
like,
transmutation.
Yeah, like for instance, like I grew up in the projects. I never knew my father. You know what I mean? I grew up around drug dealers, killers, all types of stuff. And I could have took that energy and duplicated that energy and fell in line with the generational curses. You know what I mean? Being the next generation in a long line of generational curses. But I took that same energy and I made it my testimony. And I transferred the energy to that of accomplished and elevation, you know, and it's all come from the same cesspool of energy. It's negative energy.
Yeah.
I took that, I carried that, and I walked with it, and then I gave it to my daughter. But it's a ball of positive energy, and she gonna make that ball bigger. Her daughter, her son, boom, boom, boom. So you know.
and I'm curious too, like even with you saying that you won so many awards throughout the cities that you've been to. I want to know, like, what people have you met in those cities or that inspired you? Who are like your spoken word mentors almost? That
Spoken word mentors? I mean, because that's a specific question. Because I have people that I look up to in regards of poetry, but then I have people that I look up to in regards to life.
Let's do poetry.
Poetry. So, spoken word mentors. You have K-Love, you have Emma Green, you have Real Talk, you have Black Ice, you have Malik Youssef, you have Jay Ivy, you have Black Ice from Philadelphia. You got, like, it's a long line of artists and that I look up to in regards to their moves. I'm a real big fan of the moves people make. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know.
Absolutely. The moves is the most important and the most inspiring thing.
Yeah, I look up and I see somebody, you know, I be seeing some of these artists like on my way to feature in the Bahamas. I'm like, I need to.
Exactly. Like, man, I gotta do that. They can do it. Like, I can do it.
Yeah, Jay Ivy.
And I want to do it.
Was nominated for a Grammy for his spoken word album. I need that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? I'm a fan of that. You know. So he a dope artist, but I'm a fan of the moves. So,
exactly. That's the fact. And it's just like all of our accomplishments should be lights to each other. Everything we do should be just another light to each other, just to let people know that you can do it. That you can do it. Like I don't want to get into the negative stuff about it, where people be intimidated. Like, I just don't understand how people will be intimidated by another guy's move, especially someone that's in the same area as you in, like the same genre, the same.
Well, I think intimidation stems from ignorance. Like, sometimes, like, you're intimidated because you feel like you don't know how to do it. You feel me? Like, I was in, like, when I was younger, I was intimidated by there was a guy who was a hip hop artist, and he walked up to me, and we went to high school together, and he handed me his business cards. Now they was these amazing, nice, glam. I was intimidated by that because I did not know like that how to get business cards. It was the guy who sold his CD to me that I knew, and they was like they had the pictures on them and all that, and I was still printing my CDs on the $5 blank disc at Walgreens.
Exactly.
I was like, yo, he on another level.
But you was willing to.
It was ignorance. I just didn't know.
But you was willing.
You always willing to understand and grow, and you know what I'm saying. But when you don't know, you don't know. And most times, you know, the people, they just know a little bit more than you. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? That's all. Like when I found out how much CDs cost to be duplicated, I was literally paying about the same. Like, okay, you buy $5 CDs for $5, go home, print them up, and then put them in the sleeves, which is another. That's $10, right?
Yes.
You feel me? For 5 CDs, you paying $10 for 5 CDs, but then you go and get professional CDs made, and it's like $105 for 100 CDs. Like, you cheating yourself, and the quality is better. You feel me?
Exactly.
So if you don't know, you don't know. So you're intimidated by those who do know. But it's only the inch is small. They don't know a grand of knowledge. They learning like you knowledge. But we all keep knowledge hidden like it's a secret. You know what I mean? And so we don't share with.
So we gotta. That's just something that also, as a culture, we need to break. We need to break that. We need to just break that cycle of holding in knowledge and holding in secrets to success, because that's the only way we can grow as a culture, as people.
And I feel like sometimes people do that because they're afraid that
to be
like you're gonna take that and make it better, and you just might.
That's
but it's
the point.
like
I mean,
that's
you know,
the point. Like we all
reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? It's all about reinventing the wheel. But you know what? Once you reinvent the wheel, like it took somebody to say, I'm gonna stay independent, and I'm not gonna sign to a major record label and have success. It took somebody to say, I'm not gonna do a rollout for my next project. I'm gonna just drop it in the middle of the night online, and then they see the success. It always take that person to really step out there and be kind of the sacrificial lamb for everybody else to see that you gotta like it all. You gotta. That's the game. You know what I mean? Yeah. It ain't nothing new under the wheel, like under the sun.
Exactly.
But you gotta be the first.
And that's what makes spoken word so beautiful, because spoken word has so many messages, and you can give the fans, the audience, the messages without a beat to distract you.
That's a fact. And
you hear me? Without the beat to distract you.
I do my thing on the spoken word tip.
And that's the intent. When you listen to spoken word, you listen it with the intent to learn.
And I'm wondering.
But you know what? To that point, I like you. Sometimes as an artist, they may put you in a bar with people that drink. Like, you feel me? But your words got to be that impactful that you get their attention.
That's how you know you on something, where you can get through the unsober minds.
Right, and you only got about 5 seconds, sober or not, because the attention span of
ant.
The attention span is crazy right now, crazy short.
But Geronimo
right
with a
J.
J.
So I want to know, Geronimo, where can we hear your spoken word next, or what shows do you have coming up if you're doing anything else with your spoken word?
I'm always doing something. Yeah. Like, you feel me? Like, coming here, for instance. Like, you know what I mean? I run 3 different open mics. The next open mic will be this Sunday, 1411 West 111th Street. After that, I have another open mic downtown, 19 East Ohio at the Freehand Chicago, right off of Michigan Ave. I have features in Kankakee coming up, features on the web. It's like you got to go to my Instagram page. You feel me?
Where can they find you?
Definitely gonna follow you.
And that's my artistry as well. Everything is it's an easy pathway. If you find one thing that say Geronimo, you're gonna have a link to everything else. You can either find my YouTube, and you're gonna find all other social media platforms. You can find my email, and you can find everything connected to that, because everything is one web. You know?
And so that's Geronimo for Instagram and Facebook, because I know we gotta find you somewhere.
Everything.
Geronimo with a J.
Exactly.
And that was just something I was taught. You know, when I first got into it, you know, I was Geronimo speaks over here, Young Poppy J getting money over here. You know what I'm saying? And then they like, and then I was taught that you gotta be consistent on all platforms. You know.
And then Ocho, where can they find you, darling?
Where you want to find me? Nah,
Lord.
nah, Ocho Mexico. You can find me everywhere. Ocho, Ocho, Mexico, Mexico. And you can also find Gocho Entertainment on Instagram. That's GOATCHO_ENT. Gocho Entertainment, Ocho Mexico. You can find me Urban Grind every time on the grind. Wednesdays, baby, live, baby.
Every week. And you already know it's Treasure Necole, your favorite Scorpio. Y'all can find me at Treasure Necole. That's TreasureNecole. Man, I sing, I write. I wanna come to one of these open mics, so you might see me. If you see a turban, that's me.
Right now?
Huh?
Can I hear something right now?
Yeah, what?
We gonna save. Look. We gonna save it for the close. We gonna save it for the close.
Listen, Geronimo. I can't wait to perform for you. I can't wait to show you what I got, because I want to hear you too.
Okay, definitely.
Let's do it. It's UrbanGrindTV, y'all. We'll be back.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Yo, this is Jeronimo Speak, straight from the low end, represent everything that entails Chicago, from the spoken word to the fashion, from the words to the crush. So definitely come and rock out with me on all social platforms. GeronimoSpeaks@gmail.com. If you're looking to get in contact, definitely, I appreciate y'all for rocking out with me at Urban Grind Radio.